Hello, Leo. Welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope just for you. I'm Jamie Kale Miller, and with
And
me
I-
is.
and I'm Julia Mijas. And hey there, Leo. I want to start off by talking about your career this month. So, look, you still have Jupiter in your 10th house. Jupiter is the luck planet. The 10th house is your career. So, you've got one more month with this really nice, good mojo happening in your career. If you've been itching to change jobs, this is the time to do it. This is the time to send out your application. This is the time, or if you love your job, to kind of work and see how much you can expand your own business. And then afterwards, we'll tell you where that left planet is going to be if you keep following our horoscopes. Now, Mars, the planet of drive, the planet of energy, is traveling through your eighth house of finance. And that really makes you unstoppable because Mars loves being in the eighth house. It's naturally ruled by Scorpio, and Mars has some nice resonance with Scorpio. So there's a lot of drive going on for you this month, especially in terms of increasing that eighth house sphere of your life. This is the money sphere, investments, it's loans, it's 401ks. And when he conjoins Saturn, which is going to be happening for a few days around mid-month, this might be the time to make your move. Saturn is a work planet. And when Mars comes to Saturn, you can be extremely driven. That's going to happen around the 8th and the 10th of the month. So really important dates to keep a track of. It's also a great transit for doing like really detail oriented work, just really putting your nose to the grindstone. I know Jamie has some things to tell you about finance and relationships.
Yeah, to kind of continue in that vein, that eighth house activity that you're talking about, Julia, Venus starts the month in the eighth house, and wherever Venus goes, she brings her signature charm and persuasiveness. And the eighth house is a house of debt of all kinds, loans, mortgages. And so if you want to show up particularly charming and you already have all your ducks in a row and you need to get that mortgage, it might be that the first couple of days of April are a really good time to take yourself into the bank or the credit union for that meeting. But there's better news coming in finance too, which is that Juno is about to go direct. If you have, because Juno is the partnership asteroid and has to do with marriage and committed partnerships of all kinds, which encompasses business partnerships, she's been traveling in your second house, which is the house of the money that is yours rather than the money that you share. And being in your second house, she may have been triggering some conversations that you've had to have with a partner about, well, like what's yours, what's mine, what's ours? Can we have some definition around these different pockets of money and how we access them? And if you've been having conversations about that, especially difficult conversations in the last couple of months since January, probably Juno retrograde is the reason why. And the fact that she is about to go direct in that second house of yours this month is going to just make it so much easier. That happens a little bit later in the second half of the month. Now Juno's going to start out when she goes direct, she'll be moving forward again, but she's going to start out slowly. So allow a little time for things to sort of ease out and settle into a new pattern over the course of May and into June. So this is financial news. It's also relationship news because Juno does have to do with relationships. So if these conversations have impacted your relationship in a difficult way, that will ease out as well. And I would say you'll be completely clear of all of it, having settled into the new pattern completely by July. So that's something to look forward to. And then something a little closer to now in the realm of relationships is that we're going to have a full moon later on this month, April 23rd in Scorpio in your fourth house, which is the domestic sphere, home and family, tradition, roots, the people that you live with, whether they are family or not, even if they're just housemates, and just that whole realm of your nest. And a full moon can bring strong emotions. It can bring a lot of relationship dynamics. So definitely watch out for people to have big emotions, especially because this moon is going to be in Scorpio, which can veer into the negative emotions a little bit more easily, emotions like suspicion or paranoia. And so be ready to soothe the people that you live with or your family members around any emotions that might come up, and be prepared to put a whole bunch of really yummy, nurturing energy into your home life, and then it can come back to you. Well, that's all for today. If you had fun with this video, if you enjoyed it, please do hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel because we love to see you around here.
You can find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, or you could find us on our Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos. Bye.
Bye.